Hey there, we're going to film the Postural Restoration Institute exercise, the all fours right arm reach. Okay, so again, I have my client here. We're going to position on all fours. We want anything that's roughly 1 to 2 inches, so a towel works really nicely. We have a couple towels here. And we're just going to stick it underneath his left knee, and that's step one. So place a 1 to 2 inch folded towel under your left knee. You always want to bias the left side. I want this left hip to sort of move back, so the towel just automatically creates that, and so a client doesn't really have to think about moving his left hip back. It's already happening because of the towel or whatever's underneath, whatever is underneath the left knee. So step 2 is position yourself on your hands and knees with your back rounded. So we're really trying to bring back some flexion to our thoracic spine here. So back rounded, you want to think, cat position. And again, we kind of want to make this a little effortless. We don't want to see the head drive towards the ground, right? As we do a little bit here, we want to just sort of think eyes straight down. Head is just neutral and straight down as we round out the back here. So this is good. Whatever you get is what's good for you. So there's no objective position we want to get to here. We just want to get whatever flexion we can get. Okay, without really trying too hard. You should feel the arms, like the triceps, start to work a little bit harder to push yourself up. Okay, so that's step 2. Position yourself on your hands and knees with your back rounded. Okay, so step 3, step forward with your right arm and right knee as you side bend to the left. We're going to go through this slowly so you get each step, but you're going to step forward both your right arm and right knee. You're going to keep your weight forward and to the left. Your nose should be over your left index finger, and you should feel your left abs. So again, we'll go through this slowly. First things first, I'm going to get him to lift his right knee off the ground. So he shifts all of his weight onto his left, and we're just going to step the right knee forward and place it back. So I don't want him coming crashing down back on his right side. I just want him to place his right. And you as the client need to understand is your right feel like it's in front of your left. Good, that's all we need. You need to sense your right side in front of your left side, okay? And what do you sense throughout the hips there? More right, more left, a little bit of both? Yeah, a little bit of both, right? So again, we don't want to be dominant on the right, we still want to have some pressure on the left. Okay, so now as we step the right hand forward, same thing, we're going to lift off so that all the weight comes onto the left, and we're just going to step it forward. And as we side bend to the left, you want to think it's a little pivot right at the bottom of your rib cage here. So a little crunch on the abs here, and you just want to feel the head just come right over top of that left index finger. What we don't want to see is a big shift of the shoulders and the weight to come outside of his hand, right? That's not a side bend. That's just shifting your body weight. A side bend is a good crunch through the abs here. And again, we don't want to see the hips shift towards the right either. So we want to keep that sort of midline stance and just have a little crunch on that side. So again, we try and stay rounded through the back. Okay, now we've got our right side forward, both knee and hand. We got our left side back and down, and we got a little side crunch here. And if your weight's on your hand there, you're gonna feel those left abs engaged. So your left abs are holding you up, okay? We don't wanna be collapsing, we wanna be held up. Okay, so that he doesn't get over fatigue, we're gonna keep going. So step 4 is inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth as you reach forward and to the left with your right arm. You should feel your left abs engage and a stretch on your right back and outer chest wall. So coming up through the low back, through the lat, right through that outer chest wall is like armpit area on the right side. So I'm gonna get you to just lift your hand off, and we really just want the shoulder to reach here. So again, we don't want to shift the body weight over to the right, we want to stay put here. And as we reach the arm forward and to the left, we just want to get a sense of the shoulder coming forward there, which is a good stretch. So again, you breathe in, trying to fill up that outer chest wall, and as you breathe out, just let only the arm slide forward. So you feel that stretch happen. So breathe into that stretch, blow out. And again, now as you keep reaching, don't let your body weight shift over to that right knee. Keep your body weight more on the left side, especially on that left hand. We'd only do 4 to 5 breaths here. After your 5th breath, nice, slow, full exhale, you're just gonna relax out of it. Okay, good, so just relax out of it. You can get off your wrist for a second. What did you feel the most? What did you sense the most? Okay, so lots of left shoulder, left support, right? That's fine. That's what he needs. You might feel more stretch along your right rib cage, right? You might sense your left hip working harder. You might sense your right hip working harder. They're all good things. They're not bad things. Again, you just want to make sure that you stay a little more on your left. So as you're reaching, don't let your body weight shift over to your right side. Just let that arm slide forward just a little bit, right, to feel that lengthening of the right side. And when we can direct air into that right chest wall to feel like the ribs are expanding that way, that's the benefit that we want to get. So we'll go one more time here. He's already stepped forward, which is great. Do you have a sense of those left abs?
Yep.
Good, so I wouldn't progress forward until you can sense those left abs, feeling these ribs really tucked in. Once you feel that, great. Now you can lift that right hand off the table, you breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're just gonna feel that right arm just getting longer. Very good, very good. So pause there, hold that, breathe in through the nose, blow it through the mouth, and you sort of reach down and across. Good, make sure these triceps are working, make sure these left abs are working. Breathe in through the nose, blow out through the mouth. So there's 3, you can pause. Again, if you can only handle 3 breaths, stop after 3, right? If this tricep or this wrist, or it's just too much, right? Stop, relax, and then repeat. Okay, so this last breath here, we pause, again, rounded, step forward on the right side, and then we relax.